Welcome back to Defcast, everyone. Already, good start.
You've already called it.
Yeah.
Defecast.
Welcome back to Defcast. I'm Carl.
Michael. David Boy.
And this week, we've got a very special guest.
Very special.
Hi. Colin.
Colin the meat pie. There, I said it.
It's true.
Yeah. So,
I know his meat pie.
Tell us a bit about yourself, Colin.
There's really not much to say.
Yeah?
Honestly.
What, 7 to 8 inches, you think?
Oh, jeez. Maybe a third of that.
Oh. You promised me more.
Well, I lied to women and I lied to everybody. So.
That's alright. It's how you use it. So
Colin's a buddy of mine from way back. We used to game together back in the day, and we've just stayed in touch.
11 years.
Is it?
It's been 11 years.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
a long time. That's longer than you and I.
There's sexual flavours in there. That always keeps things interesting.
You cut sexual tension with a giant dildo.
And everyone gets really excited when I'm talking to Dave because they're like, "Oh my God, it's an Australian!" They're like, "Say the shit from Crocodile Dundee."
The amount of times I've said that's not a knife.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've had to say that's not a knife.
Explain that you don't say shrimp, you say prawns.
Yeah, that's right.
And if people that couldn't hear it, Colin's American.
We're doing this over Skype. So this is interesting.
This will be a test episode. Basically, structure of Defcast is the same, hasn't changed. We just got a special guest, Colin, which we're thinking about trying to do one every now and again. Whoever wants to sit in.
Yeah.
Colin,
the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, Colin was pretty vocal from the start about it. I know Colin through Dave, and he's supported Defecast from the start. So Colin can be the first.
He's one of our 6 subscribers on YouTube, I think.
Yeah, that's fucking fantastic.
We have 6 subscribers.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, you'll make it to the big time. Once you get up to where I'm at, I got like 42 subscribers.
Oh,
shit, it's serious.
I'm glad you could take some time out of that to come to our podcast, man.
Well, I took time out of my touching myself time too, so.
We can do it at the same time. We're not technically in the same room. There's nothing wrong with that.
He probably is right now.
Yeah,
you know me so well.
Yeah. So, basically, Colin doesn't know either the movie we're going to watch. He's sitting in on Dave's round. And that's...
What travesty from the 80s are we watching today?
He's going straight for the 80s.
Yeah.
Why is it going to be the 80s? I might not have chosen something from the 80s.
Because it's you.
So what's is it? Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
It's the Last Starfighter.
Oh, thank you. Jardine was saying...
Hey, that's what sparked my memory. And I wanted to tell you that's what sparked my memory out there earlier. I thought you might guess. When he rattled them off, I was like, yes, that's one that I want to watch. Because it's a childhood one. Yeah, well, I haven't seen it. Michael,
Colin, have you seen it?
I saw it many years ago. Dave, have you seen it recently?
No, I haven't. By recent, it would have to be probably 5. It wouldn't be any less than 5 years ago.
Oh, so you were an adult when you saw it?
Yeah, but I started watching it as a kid. That was one we had in the house.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I don't remember anything about it, so it'd be nice to actually watch it again.
Cool. Do you want to maybe just set it up then?
Yeah, so it's a sci-fi. Basically about a kid in a trailer park who, it's a boring life for him, I guess. He's part of a mate. I think his parents, it's so vague, I can't remember it that well, but I think his parents or his mum, I think he might have a single mum basically raising him, and he's does the maintenance and stuff around this trailer park.
Yeah.
and they've.
Why does it sound like the Karate Kid?
It kind of sounds like Star Wars too. Are his parents killed by Imperial troopers?
Look, come on, man. So, alright, so he's in this trailer park.
Stop shitting in the mouth of Dave's childhood.
And his parents get killed by Imperial stormtroopers. So, alright. So yeah, and there's a video game in the trailer park, and he's like always trying to crack the code on this thing. And anyway, he finally beats it, and it turns out that this video game is a test.
Mm.
So that leads to aliens, basically.
Leads to aliens.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like Ender's Game too, because it wasn't.
Yeah, sort of, but this is a test. Like the actual game is called The Last Starfighter as well.
Yeah.
So he's playing this and he's trying to beat it. So he beats it, and then a day later, a couple of days later, someone gets in contact with him and they get in touch with him because he needs to fly this fighter plane for this war that's going off in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And that's about So that's about all I'll say.
When was it made? 80s, late.
80 something. I'm not too sure.
1984.
84. There you go. So that's why we got Colin.
I'm guessing he's on IMDb right now.
No, well, basically.
All right, yeah, sweet. I'm really interested in this.
Yeah, look, it's like a lot of the others for me. I love it, but then you always worry about when you love something because you've got that nostalgic attachment to it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
One question though.
Yeah.
How many hot girls are in
Yeah,
this?
Dave on Dave's meter of judging movies.
Actually, his girlfriend is. She's alright. She's probably not like my. Yeah, she's not up there in my top 20, but she's pretty. She is pretty.
Yeah. So
Is there anyone famous in this?
I'm trying to think. No one that springs to mind. No one that's sort of like stayed on the big screen.
yeah.
No Liam Neeson in his joint.
Do you remember? Was it a big hit back then, or was it? Because I've only heard about this in recent years.
I don't think it was like mainstream, massive. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
because it's funny, like movies like that, and I'm trying to think about what I used to talk to my mates about, and we never spoke about this movie really.
Yeah. What drew you to this then? Like, if your mates didn't talk about it, was it just that it's sci-fi?
I don't know if my brother, because my brother used to watch movies and I'd, be sitting in there watching them with him. If it was like a family thing, my mum might have.
Yeah.
My mum's the same. She loves watching all sorts of different movies. She's really into the sci-fis as well. Like she likes Alien and Aliens. I saw them because of her.
Yeah.
But I think it might have been something. Mum either taped from the TV.
Yeah. Oh, those days. Like, yeah, that's reaching back, man.
VHS.
Yeah.
Or something that my brother hired and we watched. Or
Yeah.
but yeah.
That was such a common thing back in the day, like taping something off the TV. And was that illegal? Could you do that?
I don't.
Technically, it's pirating, I suppose.
Yeah, I know, but like there was never really an uproar about it back then.
I know. I remember.
I know I taped a lot of porn on television.
Wait. Did you have porn on television?
Yeah, you had porn. We had SBS.
Yeah, premium channels we had porn, but it's softcore. But when you're a little kid, softcore.
Oh look, yeah, dude. Well, I used to watch the late night D-grade movies. Just so I could see boobs.
Yeah.
You'd sit through an hour of anything just for the chance of there being boobs.
Yeah, I remember SBS is like kind of like a independent station over here, free to air, Colin, and that would play like foreign films on Friday nights.
Yeah.
And foreign films were always the raunchiest.
Yeah, my dad always used to watch those.
Yeah.
They're really interesting movies.
Yeah.
Because you're so cultured, Dad.
Watching French films, and I have no idea what they're saying.
I was about to say, if you saw it was a French film, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh well, my dad could get away with that because he's Mauritian, so he understands French. So
Yeah. We got to watch one of those films for this. foreign
You
French
said this film wasn't popular at the time. I mean, it did come out, what, 2 years after Return of the Jedi?
Right, yeah.
And he's trying to get that Star Wars.
Yeah, cashing on the Star Wars dollars.
But it probably just didn't do very well. It's kind of a cult film now, because I hear people talk about it nowadays.
It's same with me. I've only heard about it in recent years, and it's generally as a cult film, and it's people that are like a little bit older, so like Dave's age. How old are you, Colin?
I'm 44 years old.
40.
Same age as you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, 44.
I'm 28 actually.
Yeah. So 28. Yeah. So yeah, you're a year older than me and Michael. But you remember this? Like from when you
I
were
watched it as a kid. It was probably on television in the 90s or something.
Yeah.
It was a long time.
I think that's probably how I originally saw it too, just on TV.
Yeah, it's strange because like I only heard about it a couple of years ago in film school. I'm pretty sure it was Jardine.
Something that because Jardine, shout out to Jardine.
Yeah.
Something that he commented, it was like I think one of the first sort of CGI.
Yeah.
I didn't realise there was CGI in it. Not because it was so good, because I just didn't think about it. And then I was like,
that's the best kind of CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. Wait, that's computer generated, and then you think about it more. It's like, yeah.
Well, I wonder if we can spot it then.
You will.
Yeah.
You will. It was just because I think I was a kid and I wasn't thinking along those lines.
Yeah.
So I watched it later.
Especially too back then. Like, was there any word of mouth of computer generated graphics?
I'm trying to think of the first film that was.
It'd have to be like something like Terminator, wouldn't it? Like.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
See, Jurassic Park. I didn't even
fucking
realise it used CGI.
What, you think they made dinosaurs?
Got real fucking
I just didn't think about it.
They did
Yeah,
that.
I just didn't think about it at all. And then they're like, oh, that's all CGI. And what was that called?
They did build the T-Rex. They close-up shots. They used puppets, but for the far away. That's what's cool about the whole T-Rex scene in Jurassic Park is when you see its head. That's actually a T-Rex.
Yeah. It's all animatronics, isn't it?
And when it's dark and rainy and far away, you can't see it very well. That's CGI. So they were really smart about how to edit that. And it was really. It still looks great today.
Oh yeah, it holds up today because I think it's like 36 shots that are CG in Jurassic Park, and which is fucking dumbfounding. Compared to movies now.
It still holds up today. Like I watched it fairly recently, and I'm watching it. Like, this is fucking.
I think that's why I didn't think about it. It was just so good. Like it was just really good, and there was no part where I had to think how they did stuff.
When you're that young as well, your imagination just takes over. You get absorbed in the movie.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, I didn't think of cartoons as cartoons. I was just like, that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. You don't really think the mechanics behind it.
Once when I was a kid, it was like, that was really well animated. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember the CGI cartoon reboot?
Yes.
No.
Love that show.
That was the first thing that really caught my attention about like computer generated imagery. I remember telling all my friends about it. I was like, you gotta watch Reboot. You know, it's like a full computer cartoon. It's awesome. And now it's like, I want some drawn cartoons again.
Yeah, I see a lot of this new animation that's kind of like 3D. They're using some sort of 3D software or something, and it's just really weird. Like, kind of feels like a drawn Toy Story, sort of. The closest thing I can think of is like Batman. The Batman... Fear the Batman. Have you seen that? Michael, I'm looking at you. No, I know David. Colin, have you heard of that? Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of that comes to mind, that shit kind of animation.
Right.
I'm kind of like, I miss the times of Looney Tunes. Like, you know, Bugs,
I miss the originals, to be honest. The newer ones don't hold up. I've watched them and they're just like Tom and Jerry. Do they? I've only caught a little bit of it.
I never know
Get
this.
along these days?
I don't know.
I thought they never got along. I thought that was the whole thing.
They felt like they were almost like working together. It was like, fuck.
It might be because you're older now, Dave. I mean, when you're a kid, these things mean a lot more to you. And nowadays...
You're buzzing.
I'm buzzing?
No, it's gone. It's gone. I mean, you're buzzing. You're drunk.
Can I get my vibrator on, guys? Is that...
The flashlight. Yeah. So, I know. Well, I'm interested now. Yeah, they'll probably stand up like dog spores in the Last Starfighter.
Yeah, I think that
The CG aspect.
I think because
All right.
we know about it. And
All right. Well, I'm excited to watch it. So let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go get it done.
All right.
All right. See you in a bit.
Yo.
Woo! Wee! 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 Wee!
We're back.
we're back.
We're back
Yeah.
after the Last Starfighter,
Oh yeah.
and the CG was seamless, as Dave said.
Oh, there was CG in that movie?
better than Jurassic Park.
Damn it, we were recording, so we can go back, but I don't think I said it was seamless. I think I just said I never really noticed it.
You know what? For 1984, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I think like the production value for something back then. Yeah, it was really, really good. Like the
I noticed
makeup.
the sets a lot more this time.
Yeah.
Like when he drove in
Yeah, that was cool into the
into
base.
the tunnels and the base and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought, fuck, that's really sort of elaborate.
Yeah. Was when I seen the car. Do you want to? We'll go through it.
Yeah.
Step.
Alright.
Just quick, give a basic rundown now that we've watched it.
Alright.
Alex is a kid living in a trailer park. Well, not a kid, boy, fucking
Teenager.
teenager,
Yeah.
Great hair.
Late teens.
Young adult.
young adult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And great hair.
yeah. He has pubic hair, and
That's not the great hair we're talking about.
and then basically there's this video game in the trailer park called Starfighter, and he plays as he's playing it. As he's playing it, he's getting to like the high score.
Yeah, to beating
Yeah, to beating the game. And it's a fucking trailer park event. It's like this is the only thing that's happening in their world. Like
The guy, I think he's the guy that runs the trailer park shop.
yeah, the only black guy,
Yeah.
basically in it.
He's like, he starts calling people, come out, look, he's gonna bust the record, everybody!
All 20 people live in that town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they all come out, they all start like, what's all the noise? He's gonna bust the record, come and look!
That was fucking excellent because that it just felt like nothing else matters. This game, this is the most important thing in the world.
Yeah.
That was fucking excellent. Yeah, so there's this game there, Starfighter. He beats the high score, and is it just before that he has that thing with his girlfriend and yeah, it was just before that he had this thing with his girlfriend and his friends saying that he wants to leave the trailer park. No one ever leaves that place and Old Town sucks.
Yeah.
Where my life. And then because he beat the high score, the creator of the game, whose name Centauri,
Yes.
Centauri, yeah, he fucking rocks up in a DeLorean-esque looking car.
Did that scene not remind you guys of Team America? Where
Yes.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah,
That was, they must have taken that. He gets in that.
I didn't think about it until you just said it.
And then the car starts to fly. That's exactly what happened in Team America.
Fuck yeah!
Without the threat of sexual intercourse.
yeah. It wouldn't
Fellatio.
Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me, but he so willingly jumps in the car with him,
Yeah.
but just tells him his name too. Like he rocks up, he's just like, who? Could you tell me who beat the high score in the game? And he's like, yeah, Alex. Gives him his full name.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I always like that in movies where they introduce themselves and it's like their full name.
yeah.
Like, my name's Alex Rogan and I live at blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Here's my phone number.
Yeah.
Social security.
Yeah, that was fucking great. Yeah, anyway, he jumps into the car with him and then takes off, and he basically explains to him that game he created the arcade game, and by chance it got delivered to the trailer park. They were all supposed to end up in Las Vegas, yeah, and by chance it ended up in this trailer park, bumfuck Idaho, and then he's gone, you beat the high score, like, you've got the right stuff, basically, and takes him to another planet called Rios.
Rios.
Yeah.
Rios, I think.
Yeah, Rios.
Like a giant CG vagina with metal on it.
Yeah. This is when.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
This is when the CG kicks in, and he goes into outer space.
Yeah, when he starts flying.
Yeah, like what
the
Colin.
road comes to an end, and Alex is shitting himself. And
He takes off into the sky, which is like what Colin said. For 1984, that was really good. Like,
Yeah.
There was a lot of detail in the models and shit. I was kind of like blown away.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought the ship looked most impressive later at the Unstar. I actually thought that was, for its time.
Most work in that ship.
Oh
Yeah.
for its time I was like, wow, that looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was enough. I don't know about you, but it was enough for me to watch it now and just like kind of. It didn't take me out of it any. It's not till like I looked back that I'm like, yeah, like it looked very fucking.
Yeah, and I think
like
that was
B-grade.
it. It didn't. Yeah, that was probably what it was for me. As being younger, it didn't take me out of it.
Yeah.
It just it sort of all flowed on.
Yeah, like because you want.
worked.
Yeah. Like, cause
It wasn't like when they redid the Star Wars movies and added that terrible 90s CGI to them that kind of didn't fit.
Yeah, like remastered it, and
Yeah.
it takes like I think there's shots in that where it's like Jabba's a puppet and then Jabba's a fucking CG model.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck, like.
Yeah.
Nice to see Colin carrying on the tradition of us bringing up Star Wars in every
Oh yeah. So
that was a nice
part. Yeah.
That's alright.
He actually brought that up in the first part too.
Oh
Yeah, he's like 2 years after Return. Yeah, so there you go.
Thank you, Colin.
Thank you, Colin.
You're very welcome.
Just to change it up a bit for you guys.
Alright, so the cars.
It's in Rylos.
Yeah.
And the base.
Base, so
with
Centauri ends up turning out to be some like
recruiter.
Recruiter.
He seemed like a shady sound.
Yeah. That's almost what I got from it. He's a shady, whatever he was.
Yeah.
Obsessed with money. And he's not supposed to be recruiting from Earth because we're...
So even in outer space, greed is still a thing.
So he's not
It
supposed
was
to
made in
be...
the 80s, so.
Was that?
Yeah.
It was shot in the 80s.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he wasn't a Wall Street banker.
Fucking Reaganomics and all that shit.
But he's not supposed to be recruiting from Earth because we're not mature enough. Which is, that's a fair point.
Still not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue.
34 years later, we're still not.
Yeah, so he's recruited him basically, and he gets there, and then there's all these other aliens that are. Just watch Dave count on his hand, because I'm assuming he's like 1984, 1994, 2004. Was that what you were doing? I just watched the like.
They can't see that, Carl. We can tell them.
Look, it exists on that one alien or something.
Yeah, we're definitely not mature enough. We need to count decades on our fingers.
Like Colin said, he walks through, he steps on that alien's dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should crush him for that, but then he doesn't.
Yeah. Crush him with his giant tentacle dick.
Yeah.
That thing looked like Cthulhu. Like,
It did.
yeah, it was fucking pretty badass.
Really? You've seen Cthulhu?
What is
Hey?
Cthulhu?
You've seen Cthulhu?
Yeah.
What is that?
Not the movie. I've read the fucking.
Never mind.
What? The interpretations of
Never
him.
mind.
It's an H.P. Lovecraft monster.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what that is.
I was making a joke between whatever you had.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
So another thing I like, they stuck a translator on him. A lot of of
Yeah.
these movies.
I was waiting for that to happen.
But a lot of these movies,
But did you?
everyone speaks English.
Was it just me, or did it look a lot like the Rebel Alliance symbol?
I didn't see it for that
Yeah,
long.
that's
I was like, for a second, I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Probably is. They probably took it off the
Yeah.
Star Wars set.
Yeah.
There you go.
You can see it was very. Sorry, Colin.
Oh, is it weird that I banged that weird bald alien chick, even though she had like Danny DeVito hair?
I think it was her voice.
Yeah, it was definitely the voice.
Yeah.
I had the same thought, Colin. You're
Yeah.
good.
Oh, okay, good.
You two can bang her, and I'll bang Maggie.
Is that the girlfriend?
Yeah.
Discount Elizabeth Shue. That's what I thought of when I saw her. She was great though.
She was kind of Elizabeth Shue, did you say?
She's a discount Elizabeth Shue.
Oh, discount.
Yeah. A poor man's, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still attractive though. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. For all the goddamn, what do they call it? All the hairstyles.
Yeah.
Just,
But even on the dudes,
yeah.
it's like that.
Yeah. Which brings me to when he meets that Greg, that giant black penis. Like he looked like a giant fucking brown dick.
with an infection.
Yeah, with an infection, with crocodile fucking like skin. That was.
Yeah, well, what was the game with his bloodshot eyes? I noticed that more now than I did before. It was like he was
fucking high.
Doping up
Yeah.
before he did the scenes.
He probably had to be stoned to realise what was going on.
Yeah. So Alex meets all these aliens. They give him a translator so he can understand them all.
One thing that fucking bugged me about that, they give him the translator, everyone starts speaking English, he fucks off, and they're still speaking English.
That's true. Well, I think they did that for the audience.
Yeah.
Still
And
fucking.
in the end, Greg is talking to the people and they can understand him too.
Yeah, that was a bit weird too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So now that I mentioned
good
that I
pick.
like the translator idea, we're just fucking pissing all over it. And now it's bugging me.
They abandoned it later in the movie. That happens a lot with this kind of thing.
Isn't this the fucking point of it?
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I know.
as we
But now-
reiterate what we just watched, we're like, maybe it wasn't that good.
I don't want to have those thoughts. Destroying my childhood.
Oh no, I still enjoyed the movie. It was fun.
Yeah.
Fucking translator's gonna piss me off.
Dave's like, that wouldn't happen.
Now I'm gonna notice whenever he's not there. Like, because of Michael, every time I watch that, he's not there. You don't speak English, bitch!
Why don't you watch it next time? Put a little lapel on your shirt and say that's your translator.
I will. That's the sanity.
Or just turn subtitles on.
There you go.
Yeah. Fuck. Where were we? Where was
He
he?
refuses the job and he fucks off back.
Oh yeah. He refused the job, but there was
Yeah, since
other
the guy died.
there was other star pilots there. That's
So,
one
yeah,
thing
yeah. So
I
it was
think
the,
we forgot
it was
to
the base
mention.
for the Starfighters.
Yeah.
So they were all there getting ready to.
All the other ones that recruited, which
So-
essentially was like fucking. It was only 10 of them.
Yeah, there wasn't many.
Yeah.
They were gonna do some star fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were going to fight stars.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
Right. Punch it right in its stupid shiny face.
Yeah.
And then, basically refuses it and goes, and Centauri takes him back home. And
That's
when
a
he,
fun moment.
That's where he meets his robot doppelganger.
Yeah, it was a robot
so-
doppelganger.
That's what
Yeah, we
we
missed-
it's all about. When
Yeah.
Centauri picks him up, he shakes the hand of this robot in the backseat and zaps him. I guess it takes.
you don't know it's a robot at this
You
point.
don't
It's just
know.
like a humanoid
Yeah.
cloaked in darkness.
So you
Yeah.
assume that.
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, when you finally see him, when
Yeah.
he's transforming.
Yeah, that's a fucking nightmare fuel.
yeah.
I used to cover my eyes as a kid.
You little bitch.
I was. So it's scary.
Yeah.
But
Sure,
yeah.
yep.
So basically, he's obviously got the DNA or something from him at that point.
Yeah.
And so when he comes back,
Why can't you just fuck him like a regular robot?
a regular
Don't go over Michael's house.
This is my new robot. Get the fuck away from me. I've heard what your robots do.
You can come with us, just don't go in the second room.
He's got Greg over there. Just a walking big black dick. just ready to spit at you any second it can.
Top of his head opens up and just squirts.
Yeah. So this robot takes his DNA basically and replaces Alex while he's off doing his starfighting. But yeah, when Centauri brings him back home, he
gives him a communicator, and he's like, if you change your mind, just tap this thing.
Oh, that's right. I fell asleep here.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
If you change your mind, tap this thing, and I'll come back. He's like, all right. So he comes back. He meets the doppelganger. He's like, I don't want you here. I'm gonna tap this thing and get Centauri to fuck you off right now because I don't want to be out there and you shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So he's tapping these crystals. There's an assassin that's out to kill him. Wait. Yeah. Sorry, we missed the attack on Rylos.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Well, that's
kind of cut at the same time.
Yeah,
like meanwhile, while this is happening.
I think the reason he had the assassin was because
he was the last.
They found out that a Starfighter escaped.
Oh, that's
So
right.
they blow up the base,
Yeah.
kill all the Starfighters, and then Zura's the bad guy. We haven't talked about him either, have we? So
Yeah.
Zura
He's
is
pretty irrelevant in the whole
And
movie.
it's basically
I didn't get him. He was just kind of there. He melted that one dude's head, and then
that was
even
pretty
the
cool.
students who worked with him hated him. They're like, this guy's a prick. Why the fuck are we
Yeah.
giving him that giant anal fist device? Why is he?
I was saying, like, generally the acting in the movie was pretty good. I thought they all did a pretty decent job, but that guy just shit me.
Shoot the scenery like a lunatic.
Yeah, I think his only purpose was like he was their way through the frontier.
He was just someone to hate.
Yeah. Well, he was
survived.
basically he was the Emperor's son.
Yeah.
So I think maybe they would have had him for insider information.
To get through the frontier.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned that at one point. He's like, you need me.
Yeah.
All right. So they're at the frontier. They poke a hole through it. They send some bombs through. They blow up the Starfighters. Zul gets told that there's one Starfighter left, and
He escaped.
He sends assassins to Earth to kill him.
Yeah.
So, right as he's tapping the crystals to get Centauri to come back, the assassin shows up and tries to kill Alex. Then the doppelganger comes out, and then Centauri rocks up, kills the assassin, but Centauri gets shot.
Yeah, in the process.
Sum up, yeah.
Yeah.
Gets gunshot.
Yeah, and that's basically what gets Alex
Talk about how foul they
to go.
smell.
Yeah.
It was like those things smell like shit.
Yeah.
But Centauri, maybe Centauri smells bad.
Those things smell like Grig. Or he hasn't washed for a couple of days.
I just think they should have addressed, Centauri obviously would have smelled different as well. But
Yeah, they don't really.
He wasn't human disguise.
I'm just saying, like, who's he to poke? Who's he to judge? It's like that guy smells the foul-smelling creatures. I reckon Alex
For all we
should
know, Centauri could hate the smell of like
Flowers.
warm bread.
like, Alex should have just turned around and said, well, you fucking smell like shit too, dude, but I just didn't say that.
You fucking piece of shit.
So
That guy.
it's brown.
As he's dying.
Here's their shit all over themselves. It looks like that. And the cop smelled it too when the alien raped him, because that's what that was. That was a rape.
Oh, yeah. Did you see? Did anyone notice when it was flashing when he was killing that cop? It looked like he had his fingers in his mouth.
No.
Yeah, they were totally boning.
Yeah, it's like, and because he's an alien, that could have been his dick. Like,
Yeah.
his dick could be his fingers. And be like, fucking, you put it in there.
Well, the thing that Alex stepped on was that other dude's cock, so I don't see why that couldn't be.
Who knows how many dicks are in all sorts of places in space?
I think I know why Dave liked this film when he was a kid. Like, there's just dicks
When I was
walking
a
around
kid,
everywhere.
that's brutal.
We're always fucking talking about penises now.
What was that movie rated? Because there was some kind of violent shit.
Yeah, well, like, they're killing
Yeah.
aliens, so...
An arm fell off of that fucking assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back in 84. Yeah, that's a good question.
Melting thing.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Alright.
Back then it was probably just rated G.
Nah, stuff got an R rating back then, like, to things that, but like, you watch them now and you're like, wow, that was R.
Yeah. Well,
You guys
yeah.
have the same ratings as us?
No, we've got a different... I think your Have you got the M15?
So M is recommended 15, MA is restricted 15,
Okay.
and then you've got
Yeah. I think in the
X.
I think
Oh, wow.
His favorite rating.
I think in the States they can get away with a bit more stuff than we can. Like
I think it's
our
different
R-rated,
stuff.
yeah, our R-rated stuff is essentially their MA 15.
Pretty much, because we go G, PG, PG-13,
Yeah.
R, which is for 17 and up, and then
Yeah.
NC-17, which is, I guess, almost porn, and then X is porn.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm pretty sure our porn doesn't even have a rating.
See, that's weird.
I've got boys rated X.
Oh,
We
really?
don't have porn
I
yet.
didn't even know that because I've never seen it on like covers.
Yeah, no, they're on the covers.
Like, yeah, David.
Trust me, they're on the covers.
David.
You gotta look for
Yeah.
it. You don't study the covers enough.
Yeah. Well, it seemed
What
like
do you do, just go and grab anything?
yeah. Pray to God it's not gay. I just walk in there blindfolded. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I wonder what it was rated. But anyway, yeah. So where were we up to? He goes back now. Centauri dies, which is what gets him back.
That was kind of sad, actually. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah. I was like, it's kind of a pivotal point.
Yeah.
Like-
So he takes him back to Rylos before he dies. So
As
he
he's
dies,
dying, he
Rylos
manages.
get there.
Yeah,
So that's
and
how Alex gets back.
yeah, and then he basically convinces him on his deathbed to
To fight. Yeah.
which Alex,
Even then, he's still a bit hesitant.
yeah, Alex isn't totally committed then. He's like, you fucking piece of shit. He just drove you all the way here. Died.
Do you think he shit himself when he died?
Probably.
Well,
It's like, yeah.
Events, I sure fucking hope not.
Yeah, you know what?
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
You know what? When he shot that other alien and he's like the foul-smelling creature, it's like maybe he just shit himself because he shot his arm off. Like, fuck. I'm glad he died. Fuck this guy. Like,
It's kind of racist, wasn't he?
Judgment
Yeah.
by the cover.
yeah. Fucking, who does he think he is? Jesus? So,
Jesus didn't know that. Laser.
Oh,
Oh,
what-
but then I wasn't there, so what do I know?
Yeah.
point his finger at everyone. That's why they nailed his hands down so he couldn't point at people. Shut him. So
someone we know going to get his pulled down now.
oh yeah, we'll get to that at the end. If you're still with us by then. Yeah, so Grig's training him in this prototype star. Gunstar.
It's called a Gunstar.
Yeah, and he's basically. It felt like he tricked him into getting into the ship. Because it's like it just started taking off. He's like, whoa.
No, he's just been treating a giant fucking Gunstar with the words free candy written on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was at that point they're taking off, and that's when he springs on him.
I think he
Like the giant, the giant talking penis.
Wait till you see what's under my suit.
We can unsheath some monster. It's like zip.
Face, no one can hear you scream.
Don't worry about the lasers. You won't need them. Yeah, so it gets him in this ship and then they just start taking off towards the frontier and he's kind of like, whoa, I'm not ready. And then he has a bit of a tutorial on the way there. He's like, test out the weapons.
Tutorial.
Yeah, tutorial on the way there. Test out the weapons on the way to the frontier. And he does.
He basically had like the Luke Jedi training.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What Star Wars again?
Yeah.
Well, you can go with the arm getting cut off, and others Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Actually,
Holy
the
shit.
the gunner seat was just reminded me.
The
of Star Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that reminds. Yeah, the whole visual, the hub, like
Yeah.
when you look through it, it looked like you're looking through a Falcon. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just the movements and everything. It was
Yeah.
very. I've seen this.
There was like another one when like one of the enemy ships was blowing up. They had the cockpit view as it was blowing up, which is a
Yeah.
fucking Star Wars thing as well.
Yeah. In the
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt to say they were like, little nods.
Yeah.
Like, you know, even if it was just,
I think they're trying to cash in on that fucking Lucas money, big time.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. So then they're on the way to the frontier, and at this point, Alex is still not fully committed.
Yeah.
He hasn't been trained. He's just like getting the spaceship. We're going to a war.
Yeah, pretty much.
But then also he finds out that he's the last one.
Yeah, he also,
He's like, you know,
we're gonna die.
so they see like a little spy ship and they chase it.
Was it a spy ship or was it another
I think it was
Gunstar?
like a scout or something.
It was like a scout or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah.
It wasn't a Gunstar.
Wasn't
It was
the Gunstar's
bad
all.
guy.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
bad. The Gunstar's all the good guy. So.
Yeah. And it comes
So
out.
Greg's just like
Comes out of a fucking asteroid, and then they hide in the asteroid like another movie. Yeah, so they fucking kill this scout ship that was hiding. That was it. Kills this ship, and then him and Grig have a dialogue of, you know, I can't do this, and
I'll take you home.
you know, take you home, all that crap, and
While they're reminiscing and talking about their families, Alex is like,
Yeah. It's like, oh, you're gonna have fun at home until the bad guys come and blow the fuck out of Earth.
yeah, pack your bags, Alex. Going on a guilt trip. 'Cause yeah, basically it's like, yeah, fucking there's not gonna be a fucking home to get to. The bad guys win anyway. And if you do get home, that's not gonna be there for long. And
His old testicle head's gonna come get you.
waking up in the middle of the night thinking about big black fucking dicks and
All those dicks in space.
fucking scrotum heads.
Dicks in Space. I'm sure there's a movie out there somewhere called Dicks in Space.
I'm
sure you've watched it.
And he's reminiscent about him and his brother playing hide and seek in caves as they're flying through this asteroid. And then a kind of, you know, light bulb moment is like, what if we stay here while the command ship goes over us, and then we can sneak up behind it? And Grig's like, yeah, too bad we don't have a starfighter. Yeah, another guilt trip. They need your passive giant dick.
It's a real passive aggressive alien.
Yeah, for someone who's supposed to be fucking high, like, eyes are all red, very aggressive. And convinces him to they stay there until the ship comes over, and basically destroys this hub on the ship that disables all the other ones.
It's so communication from the mothership to the
smaller ones. And at this point, the command ship has sent out all the small flying ships out to Rios to finish the job. To basically blow up the planet. Yeah? Or whatever. Yeah. And they destroy pretty easily too. They destroy the hub.
Yeah,
that was pretty.
The hub was easy.
And then
actually the fight with the ships was, I thought, fairly easy as well.
Yeah, and then
Death Blossom? Is that what the weapon called?
Yeah,
Death Blossom.
That's a nice name.
Was it I like to call it the Deus Ex Machina?
Yeah.
Little last minute fucking trump card.
The what?
Never mind, Dave. He killed
Deus Ex Machina.
Whatever.
I'll explain it to you later.
Right.
I don't know if I'm hearing it right because I don't get it either.
It's basically a situation that it's just ridiculous. It's kind of like if in a movie someone's falling off a building and then someone catches them just in the nick of time, even though it doesn't make any sense kind of situation.
Oh, okay.
It's like an over-the-top freaking Mary Sue type of situation.
Yeah. Alright.
It's a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they should have called Death Blossom.
No, like we need to wrap this up,
Yeah.
so let's just kill the bad guys, you know,
Yeah.
with the Death Blossom.
And so they destroy the communications on the command ship. They warp to Rylos where the fleet is, and they basically destroy the fleet and use the Death Blossom at the end to get rid of the last little ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just basically the ship just doing a fucking hissy fit and firing more lasers.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. The ship has a tantrum,
Yeah.
A blossom of lasers.
Yeah. Blossom. And fuck, where does it go from there?
Well, they attack the main ship.
Yeah, then they
And
attack.
they're fucking up, and the two aliens are like, what do we do? It's like, die.
I thought that was fucking gold. It's so serious.
So they start getting sucked into this moon's gravity. It was
The
like,
moon was small as hell. Did you
I
see
know.
that?
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot bigger.
yeah.
Like, I was expecting the ship to start shrinking, but no.
Yeah.
Boom.
Just,
It was easily a quarter of its size.
Gravitational pull. What do we do? We die.
But why did he need his little fucking monocle? And this little monocle that
There were
pops
little
out.
things, like little props that I reckon the actors were like, I'm going to use this because this is cool. Like
they
this
create a
setup.
character in their head, and they're like, my character would have this monocle
Yeah.
stick.
I don't know. If you got that monocle, it's like every now and then it'd flip over his eyes. Like, fuck. Dude.
Yeah.
Stop playing with it. It'll fall off.
That actually, that reminded me of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, the scouter.
Yeah, the scout.
But even the scepter, it's just like kept popping that thing out. It's like, dude, stop playing with it.
Yeah, and all it was a little knife
Yeah.
that popped out.
You expect
Little
it to
dagger.
like zap someone or something.
What the fuck was that thing? Why was it so important?
I think it was
Did I
just
miss that?
I think it was like a relic to his people. Like whoever holds the staff can rule the planet, basically.
They just took it from him. They're like, now your little base redundant.
Yeah. It's like rule this.
Yeah. The guards took it.
How did he get in power in the first place? That always like, how did they let this guy?
I don't think he did.
He made
I
a
don't-
deal with like their emperor. So
Oh,
like, I've got inside information of how to get through the frontier. So the emperor's like, alright, you command my army.
Then where the fuck was the emperor?
Fuck, fun, I was right.
Yeah.
I mean, in the sequel.
It was
Yes,
supposed to be in the sequel.
Which
Yeah.
never got made.
Never got made because people were like, we like
Yeah.
Star Wars better.
We've already got an emperor. It's better than yours.
When you make a movie titled The Last Starfighter, what the fuck are you gonna call the second one? The second to last Starfighter?
Yeah.
Jesus.
More Starfighters.
Yeah.
The first
Last
Starfighter.
Starfighter returns. But I think a third one.
And then
the Starfighter Strikes Back.
Yeah, or whatever. What was the bad guy's name? Testicle Head or something strikes back.
yeah,
Zur.
Zoro.
Zuru strikes back.
Zur
Yeah.
lives.
Unfortunately.
And then they go back to Rios which this reminded me of Star Wars.
The fucking party.
Yeah, the party, and they're just celebrating basically, and then you find out, spoilers, that fucking Centauri doesn't die.
No, you.
He went
Yeah,
into sleep mode.
it was basically preparing himself. So it was like that whole time when he was.
That kind of shit.
Yeah,
that felt like
oh, like-
such a cop out.
Yeah, it
He
just.
was a Time Lord.
Oh yeah, I felt,
Doctor Who.
it felt legit. It's kind of like, well, what's the what like? Yeah, like that felt like a pivotal point. Him dying was Alex being like, oh fuck, like
Yeah.
maybe I should do this. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him coming back, I was like, oh god, they're just going for the happiest ending possible.
Yeah.
It's like they made all the right choices in the video game and now they're getting the best fucking ending.
Yeah.
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 So yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I never really thought about that either, but yeah, I don't. He didn't need to come back.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Just fucking stay dead.
Although when he did come back, I was waiting for him to say, "Now where's that fucking pile of money you promised me?"
Yeah.
You said there were mountains and mountains of gold. Yeah. You're a fucking lying bitch, Alex.
He kills Alex,
Yeah.
snaps his neck.
Spits on him. Fuck.
He goes to Earth and kills his family.
Oh,
Who
fuck.
stinks now, bitch?
That would be quite good.
Yeah, that would have been a better editing.
we can rewrite it. There are video games now with better CGI. We can do it.
Circumcises Greek. Cuts his head off.
I did like that character though. He was fun.
He was fun. I liked him as the beta unit. There were a lot of funny moments.
Yeah.
When he's like,
When he was like Lewis.
yeah, he goes,
Playboy.
when he rips his head off and puts it on the counter and he's trying to fix his ear and he
Yeah.
sees the ship come down.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh no. And then his body grabs his nose and starts
Shaking his head.
like shaking it like, oh no, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, there was,
He sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the laughing in the truck where he's like, he like can't socialise. And he's Maggie's like, oh, you know, he's like, what would you, Maggie's like, what's wrong with you? He's like, well, you know, what would you be doing if you were me? She's like, relax, laugh. He's like, oh yeah, laugh. They just burst into this laughter, laughing at nothing.
He tries to bang her, but he kind of fucks that up though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He almost had it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking...
You kind of find it losing better when you're calling it a gland game, though.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that. We call kissing that more often. Yeah, so, and then after the celebration on Rios, they're like, we need you to rebuild the fleet, train new starfighters. And he's like, I don't know, he doesn't really say anything.
He just sort of like, oh.
Yeah, just kind of, and then cuts back to home and his ship's coming down.
Yeah, I think they left it more for, I got the feeling that they weren't giving you the affirmative right then. It looked like he was thinking about it.
Yeah, because then you see him coming home and you still don't know.
Yeah.
Giving all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, when he gets back home, like, all the trailer park are out because, you know, nothing else fucking happens.
Bro, there's a giant fucking spaceship.
Yeah. That's the reaction.
To be fair, yeah.
But like they almost lost their minds because he broke a fucking high score on a game. Like, I'd imagine they'd all just
their brains would
spontaneously combust.
Blood coming out of their ears and eyes.
Yeah. Too much awesome.
They just pop like lemmings.
Yeah.
Like as soon as they see Alex rip the helmet,
It just-
it's Alex!
It just falls into disorder. People start killing each other. Like, fuck. Don't know what to do with this.
That would have been Greek's first impression of humans. Is this like a pastime for you people?
Yeah, so he goes home and the whole town's there and Alex introduces the giant penis to his whole clan. And then...
Yeah, this is giant penis.
Yeah, this is...
Women
Don't
are
touch
very
me.
impressed.
Shit.
This is my organic dildo. And then he gets to Maggie, his girlfriend. Gets to Maggie and says to her, like, I'm taking you with me. They want me to rebuild the fleet. So, yeah, that's when I guess you know what choice he's made.
Let's go in space.
What was that? Space
Banging.
Banging. Yeah. Apparently there's a fucking one porn production company want to make a porno in space.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Dave knows how that is.
Anyway.
Well, you know, as soon as it comes out.
You know what I didn't like? Yeah.
She hesitates to go.
Yeah, she's like,
What about Granny?
yeah, what about Granny? Fuck Granny.
Fuck else.
Let's say that too loud because that giant penis.
I don't know. He seemed more enamored with the kid.
Yeah. Well, you know what I didn't like about that whole leaving scene though is that Alex didn't seem too concerned he was leaving his younger brother and his mum.
Or his mum.
Yeah.
He's like, He's like, bye, mum, bye.
His
Yeah.
brother's like, can I come with you? He's like, there's not enough space for you.
I got room for my penis. For my newly acquired penis, myself.
I was the kid about are you serious?
And the thing I want to stick my newly acquired penis in.
You got enough room for that fucking 6 foot cock, but not me. Oh fuck. Yeah, and then Maggie changes. He's
He
like,
literally broke the bros before hose rule.
yeah. So then Maggie's like, no, she doesn't want to leave, and he's like, all right, fuck you then, and basically walks off.
But then, it's like...
Yeah, he didn't seem too concerned that she didn't want to come with.
Yeah, he didn't seem upset.
Alright,
He's thinking about all the space pussy he was gonna get. He's like, I just saved hundreds of worlds.
Yeah.
Every alien, hundreds of worlds.
You know what me and Greg are gonna do back in that shit? I'm gonna stick my dick into another dick that has a mouth. You think I need you, Maggie? Go back to Granny. Yeah. So that.
We are destroying Dave's show.
Hey, I don't care.
Yeah, so and then he's like, yeah, alright, well Maggie, you stay here, I gotta go do this. And as he's going, she changes her mind and goes off with him. And
That kind of bothered me too. I was kind of wishing she'd stay.
yeah, me too.
Like, kind of shitty ending.
Me too, but I think the point of it is the point of the whole movie is just change.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she's
Well,
obviously.
like I said, they're going for the happy ending.
And I think that she would have been in the sequel.
Yeah, she would have. Yeah.
And you see his brother starts playing the game too.
Yeah, his brother's playing the game at the end. I did like that because I was like, yeah,
I liked his
the younger
reaction,
symbol.
because I thought that was like a kid seeing a spaceship fly off into space. And he's like, wow!
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I reckon a kid would do that.
I reckon
Such
that.
a boner.
Up in the ship.
I reckon that little kid probably had the best acting in that.
Yeah,
Just everything he'd
good.
done, I was like, yeah, he was believable. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, this fucking kid, like, that's exactly what a kid would do.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of kids suck, but he did a good job.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else I've seen him in. He looks familiar.
And what was his real name?
The kid from Last
I didn't
Starfighter.
recognize any of the names in the credits.
Yeah, that's exactly what we said. we don't recognise any of them. Which, like, said, I don't think the acting was.
The voice sounded familiar for Greek.
I had a look. It was no one that I.
No.
Yeah, no one that stands out anyway. And much.
My phone's being fucking shitty.
I'm getting feedback. Put it away. No, the phone. From the phone.
Bye.
Like, no, just hold it away from you.
Fuck it.
Fuck
My phone's
it.
being a bitch anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking okay.
I think the connection in Dave's place is pretty shit. Yeah. Anyway.
You can leave anytime. Anytime.
Yeah. So like, all in all, man, I liked it. Like, it took me away. It's not something that I'm gonna rush to put back on.
Yeah, but it's the same. Like I get sporadic urges to watch shit like that. Like it's not something like I don't want to watch it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'll just there'll be a time when I have a sense of nostalgia or boredom or whatever. I'll watch that. That was fun.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think there would be a random time where I'll be like, you know what, I feel like watching The Last Starfighter, and I'll watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Good. So alright. So Carl.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I dug it. I thought it was
Yeah.
fun.
Colin.
Yeah, what? What's
What?
going on? Where am
We're just basically getting feedback. So thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah. All right.
I? Yeah.
I wasn't coaxing you to thumbs up. You don't have to just because I said thumbs up.
No, Dave, if I didn't like it, I'd tell you.
Right on. All right. Cool.
I've never lied to you, Dave, and I never will.
That's true.
Yeah.
That one
Good.
time.
So that one time you didn't tell me what happened while I was sleeping.
I told you just today.
All right.
Yeah. I like this with Colin. Like another person in the mix. Like just to change it up, have a, just to have a different one. And I think maybe the next one that we get with Colin. Would you want to choose a movie, Colin?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, maybe the next one we do with you, maybe you can
Alright.
you can pick one and we'll
Awesome.
do that. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do the next one with Colin then?
Well, depends when we're going to do the next one.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. we basically just record our thoughts at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, if I pick a movie, you guys might not have it on hand. That's
Yeah. Okay. Well,
that's
then,
what I was gonna say. So we'll do the intro. Maybe we'll do the intro for the next one now,
yeah.
and then
Yeah. Sounds.
That's what
and that'll give
Yeah.
us time to acquire the movie
Oh,
Yeah.
geez, I have to think of a movie now.
legally. Of course, I'll
Yeah.
go out and buy it.
Yeah. We'll go buy it.
We'll go
obviously.
buy it. So this will give us plenty of time to, like, at least with us, we've always got someone who's got a copy of it.
But if the people at home want to download it, then
No. Hey, wait, we're not encouraging. That's your own business.
We're not saying people shouldn't download.
You do what you want.
Yeah, drugs aren't that bad.
This episode of Defecast brought to you by the Pirate Bay.
Yeah. Shout out to Pirate Bay.
Yeah. Pirate Bay, kick-ass Torrance.
Yeah.
Snapstar.
Oh, that's
showing your age there, Dave.
just back to what we were saying. Michael mentioned before. Okay, anyone who does listen to these podcasts will quickly realise that it jumped. We're not stupid, and we don't know how. It's not like we don't know how to count. But one of the episodes jumps from 3 to 5.
1 to 3.
1 to 3, because the second episode.
We can count. 3 to 5.
Yeah.
Good work there, Carl.
Well, I forgot what number it was.
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah, that's why I said I thought it was 4. So 3 to 5.
We only have 3.
Do we?
Up.
Oh, we've done like 7.
No,
This is
we
the 8.
haven't uploaded all of them.
I'm just waiting for you to give me them so I can put them
Do you
up.
guys know why they're taken down?
Hey?
Nah, well,
That's what we're
Yeah,
discussing
well,
right
basically someone.
Initially Marsh was just like, oh, one of them got
One of them's got
flagged.
reported.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and got.
now. Essentially, someone must have listened to it and must have taken offence to something we said.
Well, that's called false flagging, and it's so freedom of speech.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can say whatever you want on a podcast, unless you're like endorsing
Yeah.
something. And it's just audio. It's not like you're showing a video of anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's why we don't
because
understand.
we're just shit talking, so it's not like most of what we say.
And we're not attacking anyone.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just.
But the biggest thing of it too is like, we're not making money off of this.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
We're literally just talking and recording.
Yeah, and we're literally doing it for the fuck of it.
Yeah. We're doing it because we.
So
fucking
initially, I was like talking to Michael about it, and I'm just like I want to know what it is. What is it that I said? What is it that I said?
You're already blaming yourself.
Because I want to know what it is, and I'm like, I don't care who it is. I just want to know what was said. What was so offensive that someone we know basically had to flag it.
Honestly, I think.
And then Marsh was just like, and then he was, oh yeah.
You were like, I don't care who said it, and I was like, it has to be someone we know.
And then Marsh was like, it's someone we know, and then because I was like, I don't want to know who did it. I want to know what the reason is. Then Marsh pointed out that we only have a small audience. So I'm like, game changer. Now I want to know. Now I want to know who it is. Why?
We have a Lex Luthor, basically.
It's got to be. I wonder who flagged you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, so far you guys know everyone who's subscribed to you currently, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
Michael's basically handling the account, YouTube account.
Someone's jealous because we're not making money.
Someone's jealous because we're saying what we want.
Yeah. These guys need a controversy.
Wonder how I can get them to talk about me without knowing who I am.
It really bugs me, Because I'm like, what do you get out of that? What do you get?
I'm going to work on appealing it.
Yeah.
Well, if that happens to this episode, I'm coming to Australia. I'm gonna.
Bring your gun laws.
Bring a Greek with you.
Bring a Greek.
Fucking hell. Yeah. So whoever, they're most likely they've listened to the other ones too. So.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. What movie did you guys watch in the second one?
Oh, it was Waiting. With Ryan.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. That could offend someone.
Yeah, that was my pick. I fucking like that.
So you technically don't have a pickup on YouTube.
I don't.
It's
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic.
It's alright. You'll get one up.
There are other places you can upload podcasts too.
Well,
like I said, I'll work on appealing it, and if that doesn't go through, then I'll just chuck it up somewhere else.
Well, look, I've built my website now. I've published it. I just haven't shared it at all. And it's got the first 3 episodes. Oh no, it's got
Waiting's on it.
No, it's got Shitcast.
Oh, the stuff we did before this.
Yeah, actually no, it's got two. It's got Shitcast, the fucking
Talk shit.
which eventually evolved into this,
Yeah.
and it's got Kroll. So I can upload all the other ones, but I need them off you to upload them because I've got the other ones.
That's easy.
Right now.
So yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So the next one, we'll get Colin to pick.
Would
Do-
you
have you
something
thought of
hand,
one? Or?
Colin, that you can think of, or do you want some time to think about it and then we'll...
I think I have an idea.
Cool.
That's probably a movie you guys haven't seen.
Yeah.
Right.
Set it up. Do you want to set it up now?
We set it up
We'll
now.
finish this episode first, then we'll do an intro.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
All right.
No.
So,
I want to take
Alright.
a few minutes to re-up my knowledge on the film anyway for a second so I can... Okay, yeah.
All right.
yeah,
Alright.
even then, like, there are movies that we've picked and I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, I haven't seen this for ages. This is what I think happens.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
As evidenced in today's episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. We'll wrap this one up then.
Alright.
That's it for the Last Starfighter Defecast.
Yeah.
Carl Fernando.
I'm Michael.
Davey Boy.
Meat pie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I looked over at the speakers, prompting you when you got it.
I felt that. It was weird.
Yeah, so
Till then,
till then,
get your hand off it.
that's not it.
Get your hand off it.
It's pull your finger out.
Damn it.
You'd think you would have gotten it by now.
Yeah.
Pull your finger out with your hand off it.